If your sex life has gone quiet, I don't think that's actually the problem. I think it's the symptom. Stay with me, because this reframe will change everything about how you fix it. Hi, I'm Diane, and so many couples come to me saying, we need to fix our sex life. But when we look closer, the sex life was actually never the real issue. It was simply showing us that something else needed attention. Think about it like a fever. A fever isn't the sickness. It's a sign that something underneath needs attention. Low intimacy works in the very same way. It rarely means your marriage is broken. It usually means something underneath, something emotional, has gone unaddressed for probably too long. And when couples try to fix that symptom directly, more effort, more scheduling, more pressure, it rarely works for long, because you're treating the fever, not the infection. The real question isn't how do we have more sex? It's what is this low season actually pointing to? Most couples assume the culprit is stress, work, kids, exhaustion, and yes, those add up. And stress, yes, is real, and it matters. But stress alone rarely explains a long, quiet season. The bigger, quieter culprit is usually emotional disconnection. Two people can be exhausted and still feel close if they feel emotionally connected. But two people can be well rested and still feel a world apart if emotional distance has crept in. Stress is often the excuse we reach because it feels safer than saying, I don't feel close to you right now. Naming the real issue is uncomfortable, but naming stress is easier, even when it isn't the whole truth. Here's something worth understanding. Men and women often experience intimacy from two different starting points. For many women, intimacy starts emotionally, through conversation, through feeling understood, through emotional safety. For many men, intimacy often starts physically, through touch, through closeness, through physical connection. Neither starting point is wrong. They're just different doors into the same room. And when couples don't understand this, they misread each other constantly. One spouse feels rejected when the other isn't in the mood. The other spouse feels pressure when intimacy is expected before they feel emotionally ready. Understanding this difference doesn't solve everything, but it removes a lot of unnecessary hurt in the relationship, and it turns frustration into curiosity. And when curiosity is there, that's where real change starts. So how do you actually read what your sex life is telling you? Well, start by asking, when did this shift begin? There's often a season, an event, an accumulation of small moments that mark when the distance started. Ask, so do we feel emotionally close outside of the bedroom right now? If the answer is no, that's usually your starting point, not the bedroom itself. Ask, has resentment, criticism, or unspoken hurt been building up underneath the surface? These are usually the real infection. The low intimacy is simply the fever that's showing you what's there. Once you know what's the starting point, here's where to actually put your energy. Have the honest conversation you've been avoiding, gently and without blame. Rebuild emotional connection first. Presence, listening, small daily moments of closeness. Let physical intimacy follow naturally from that emotional repair instead of forcing it ahead of the repair. This, of course, can take longer than couples might want it to, but it's far more lasting than trying to force the symptoms to go away. Your sex life is not the disease in your marriage. It's the symptom quietly telling you where to look. Listen to it instead of fighting it, and you'll usually find exactly what needs attention. If this gave you language for something you felt but couldn't explain, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.